The University of Rhode Island truly became a second home for Paul Hastings, and to this day, the people here are part of his extended family. Paul began his studies at the College of Pharmacy in 1978. URI felt like a big place to a kid from Maine, but it was small enough to provide what he calls URI's family values.
From the beginning of my time at the university, there were 2 or 3 individuals that I'd like to highlight that remind me of things which helped to mold me into the person I am today.
One of the people he considers family is Dr. James Guthrie, who was with URI Health Services.
I was conquering Crohn's disease when I entered the University of Rhode Island. I had been diagnosed at the age of 13, and the person who I reached out to was the physician at the University Healthcare Center. And what James Guthrie did for me was encourage me to continue to conquer this illness.
Advice that helped him get through some difficult health issues.
And to Jim Guthrie, I was a person. And the way he dealt with me and the way that he helped me make the decisions that I ultimately made will last with me for the rest of time.
Another was Dr. Norm Campbell, who not only welcomed Paul into his home, but also became a mentor and lifelong friend.
Norm Campbell stepped in and helped me when I came back in January to go to all the professors I had in the first half of the year and explain to them what I had gone through and ask them to work with me to be able to catch up so that I wouldn't miss, time.
Dr. Campbell not only recognized the challenges Paul was facing, but he also saw the need for a new focus.
Norm encouraged me to enroll in classes in the College of Business. And this was something back then as a pharmacy student you just didn't do.
This blending of business and pharmacy was innovative at the time and shaped the focus of his career path, opening doors that would allow him to travel the globe and work at some of the leading biotech and pharmaceutical companies in the world.
There was a theme throughout my time at URI that molded me into the person that I am today. And there's a continuing theme that I've always come back and watched things grow. I was able to be part of the ribbon cutting for the new College of Pharmacy building. I was able to come back and speak to students about GLPT issues. So I haven't lost touch with what's going on there, and I've just seen what's going on there as the growth for the University of Rhode Island that corresponds to the growth that I've had these last 30 years as an executive.
And I think when someone like Paul Hastings comes back, he can show them the possibilities of what a degree from URI, from the College of Pharmacy, College of Business can do for them.
Another unexpected turn in Paul's life led him to Youth Rally, a camp for young people with medical conditions like his.
I had a girlfriend who was from the College of Nursing, and she said, "I'd like to invite you to come to one of our surgical nursing classes and talk to the nurses about what you went through in surgery and what we could do to be better for you." And I went to that class and I spoke to that class, and from that College of Nursing class, I started to, based on the recommendations of actually the professor of that class, to reach out to patients who were going through this same surgery and become a resource for them, which then led to my volunteering at the United Ostomy Association to be a volunteer counselor at their summer camp. And I'm now the CEO of that nonprofit organization, responsible for the fundraising and the ongoing operations of that camp. And that came from that class from the College of Nursing and speaking to those nurses. And so these are the fond memories I have, and how these memories helped affect and mold my life as it's been these past 30 years.